Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. This video is coming out like a week late, but I still wanted to get it out there for you guys. I have a lot of plans, hopefully, that I can accomplish this winter. I'm not the fastest knitter, so we'll see what happens. I've got my knitting notes here, and let's just walk through this. So the first sweater that I want to make is the Marsai sweater by Petite Knit. I'll post a picture right here. Beautiful sweater, very on trend. It is like, this sweater is just all over my Pinterest board right now, and I already have the yarn to make it. But you are probably saying to yourself, that is a sweater, that is not yarn. My plan is to unwind this sweater that I thrifted. It's a Banana Republic sweater, but it is in the size large, and I am not a large. Now, I am a fan of thrifting oversized sweaters, so I thought that this would work. I didn't intend to unravel it, but these sleeves are too long, they're too wide, they're supposed to be bell sleeves. I hate a bell sleeve. A bell sleeve is just not practical for doing anything in. So if you wear this sweater, you kind of just have to sit there and look pretty. Can't do anything in it. And I like to cook, so these sleeves are just not it. I need sleeves that can be rolled up. So my plan is to unwind this sweater and turn it into the Marsai sweater, which is pretty much the exact sweater that this already is, but I'm hoping to knit it in a size that will fit me and make some alterations. So like, I'm not a fan of this like turtleneck, and I don't like the bell sleeves. But the yarn is nice. It's a 50% merino, it's 55% merino, 45% polyester. But I'm not really that mad about it, because I know that if it knits up well, it'll last me forever, because the polyester is easy to wash. Plus, the amount of money I paid for this versus the amount of money I would pay to buy yarn for the Marsai sweater, not even comparable. So that's the first project. I think I'm gonna start with that first. As soon as I finish my current work in progress, like, that is what's going on the needles. The next thing that I would like to do is another beanie. I want to make a beanie for my husband. I have this Knit Picks Wool of the Andes yarn. It's like a blue heathered color. It's like blue green. When I look at this color, I think of plaid. I think of like a tartan plaid, like a Scottish plaid, or like cat-like uniform. But regardless, I asked him if he liked this, and I have this left over from a shawl that I ripped out, and he said yes. And I'm not super crazy about this color for myself, so it's going to be turned into a beanie, and I'm going to be knitting either the beanie pattern, which I'll put a picture of here, or one of my favorite things, knitwear beanies. I want to see if she has any worsted weight beanie patterns. Up next is, it's gonna be a tie between the zipper sweater by Petite Knit. I really want to make this sweater. I think it'll be a really great piece to transition from winter into spring. I'll probably wear it fall, like summer nights at the beach. So I'm debating what to knit it out of. I am thinking about doing Knitting for Olive. I'm either gonna do Knitting for Olive, just like their regular merino, or I'm gonna do their cotton. It's like half merino, half cotton, I think. If anyone has knitted with the Knitting for Olive, like cotton yarn, can you give me, like, I don't even care if you write a paragraph or a book, like, tell me how it is, tell me how it wears. It's a tie between that or using yarn that I already have to make the cardigan number 7 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, which would be the better option because I already have the yarn. I already purchased the yarn. I just need to buy the pattern. But who wants to listen to reason when you could just buy more yarn? But I'll probably do this one first because I do have a yarn budget that I try to stick to. But either way, I would like to get both of those done this winter. And then kind of my like marathon knitting project is a project that I do not plan to finish this winter at all. I would like to knit, I do not know how to say this, so I'm gonna put it here and I'll put the name here. It's the Fuyui. I don't know what it is about this sweater, but something about it I really love. I love the colors. Like, I want to knit the sample, like the exact yarn, the exact colors. And I did find a supplier that has the Istex Lopi Plotu Lopi. This sweater is like a white whale for me. Like, this is my white whale because I have never knit a pattern by this designer before, so I have no idea how easy her pattern will be to follow. If you've knit this sweater, let me know. I would love feedback. I've never knit with unspun Lopi Plotu Lopi yarn ever. I don't have tight tension though, so I'm hoping. I also don't knit continental, I knit English. I know I have tried so many times to switch to continental. I can't do it. My fingers are short. I don't know, it just hurts, and it hurts my brain to try and think about it. So I knit English, but English is better for tension. It gives you like a more even tension. So I'm not worried about breaking the yarn that much. I've also never done color work. I've done striping and solids. I've never done color work. I really don't know how to do color work at all, so I don't know if I should try and find like a beginner friendly color work. But honestly, I am not good at picking beginner friendly projects. I like to just jump right in. Like, the first sweater I ever knit was like a lace pattern sweater. So I like to challenge myself and make it hard on myself, truly. So this sweater, I don't know. See, the problem is I found a supplier for the yarn, so now it's like in my brain and I'm like, well, I have to do it. I have to order the yarn. I found a place that ships to the US. I found the yarn in the exact colors I needed. So now I'm like, there's no reason not to. But yeah, I really want to knit this sweater. So that is like my, if I do everything else and it is still winter, I will cast on the Fuyui sweater. But that is it. I am not trying to put too much on my plate. That is it for what I want to knit this winter. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your winter knitting plans are. I love to hear what you guys are knitting, and it just gives me more inspiration, and sometimes I like to knit what other people are knitting, so it feels like a mini knit along. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It just helps tell me that you like these types of videos. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new one. And I'll see you guys in my next video.